Hey extraordinary people, I'm Daniel and I just saw Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home picks up where Far From Home left off, with Spider-Man's identity as Peter Parker being revealed to the world. Peter goes to Doctor Strange to get a spell to make everyone forget who he is, but when something goes wrong, some very dangerous villains start to show up and threaten Peter and everyone that he loves. I was so hyped up to see this movie, and now I feel like there's nothing I can say about it. There's so much I want to talk about in this movie, but this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to spoil the movie. I'll do a spoiler review later once everyone's had a chance to see the movie and once I've seen it a couple more times, but for now I'm just going to talk about my general thoughts on the movie. First of all, this movie is a blast. If you're a fan of Spider-Man, of the MCU, superhero movies in general, you will most likely love this movie. It's awesome. There's a ton of great action sequences, there's a lot of the hilarious banter we've come to expect from the MCU, and as we've seen from the trailers, there's a ton of great Spider-Man villains in this film too. I was kind of afraid that all the villains in this film there from past Spider-Man films would just be either fan service cameos or just make the movie feel overstuffed, but thankfully neither of those is the case. Every villain gets a good amount of screen time, they all have fleshed out motivations, and all of them are essential to the plot. Speaking of the plot, this movie gets very dark. It goes to some very intense places and explores some very weighty themes. As we know from the last film, Far From Home, Spider-Man's identity has been revealed to the world, and now he has to deal with the fallout from that, and with the repercussions of everyone he knows knowing that he's a superhero. Spider-Man really goes through a lot in this film, and Tom Holland captures his character's journey with an amazing performance. His acting here is honestly the best that it's ever been. The real heart of this movie, though, is the relationship between Peter and MJ, and the movie does a great job with that as well. If you're a fan of these two characters or these two actors, you're going to love them in this movie. Usually, this would be the part of the video where I find something to complain about, but honestly, there's not much here I would actually complain about. I love this movie. If you're a fan of Spider-Man or the MCU, go watch this movie. Like, right now. Go watch it. I can't recommend it highly enough. I had an absolute blast with this movie, and I can't wait to see it again, and talk about the spoilers because, oh my god, I have to talk about the spoilers. There is so much in this movie I have to talk about. This movie did things I never thought I would see, so please go watch it. It's amazing. You'll love it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Spider-Man No Way Home, if you liked it, and please don't share any spoilers. If you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate if you could leave me a like, subscribe, and remember that you're extraordinary. I love all of you so much. Bye.
'Cause you're extraordinary. Yes, you know it's true. Extraordinary.